Hey guys, it's Coach Collard here with ArizonaShortSaleTV.com. I am here today with my partner Ryan Melville behind the camera here. We've got a different location. We're actually in our office today. Just had to adjust things a little bit, but we've got a flexible reality, so there's tons of opportunity in that. Hey, I really want to talk to you guys today. We're going to go into something really, really deep, and it's called fear. It's the number one thing that really would change everything, not only for real estate agents, but for you, the potential client out there, the consumer. We talk to people every day on short sales and distressed properties and gosh, loan modifications and this and that and the other thing and 1099s, and we hear so many lies and so much folklore, myth, and legend that we like to call things. It's basically the misinterpretations out there about what's going on. And really want to read something today. We're going to read from what's called the Millionaire Real Estate Investor book, and it's page 37. It's an area called Myth Understandings. And I think as you listen to this story, it'll define the state of the distressed property market right now. Not only for realtors, but like I said, for consumers. And I want to challenge everybody that hears this. I don't care if you're a real estate professional or a consumer. I really want you to listen to what it's saying and identify what fears you have coming up, and then I'm going to talk about it at the end. So this is called Myth Understandings. It says, fears are educated into us and can, if we wish, be educated out of us, by Dr. Carl A. Menninger. Then it says the devil's wedge, and we're going to just do a real quick story. In the old fable, the devil's best tool, the devil's going out of business and selling all the tools of his trade. For sale are implements such as the hammer of hatred, the scythe of spite, the maul of malice, and the dagger of deceit. As one would expect, the devil's tools are all ominous, but oddly, the highest priced item in his arsenal is an extremely worn and harmless looking wedge. When asked why it's so expensive, the devil slowly smiles and replies, "To be totally candid, this may be my most powerful weapon of all. I call it the wedge of doubt. When all my other tools fail me, I know I can always rely on doubt and discouragement to break the heart and shatter the will of man." Wow. It goes on to say, how upsetting that something so small and often so dismissed can be so devastating. As surprising as this is, the moral of this fable is quite clear. Don't underestimate the power of doubt to keep you from becoming your best. So let's just stop right there. Again, addressing real estate agents, real estate professionals, consumers out there, buyers, sellers, it doesn't matter. We're in a distressed property market, guys. There is volatility all over the place. There's volatility in the transactions, specifically in short sales. There's time that goes by, and we know from practice that the longer a transaction goes out, the more boogeymen that the consumers create in their head and get scared and concerned about. If it doesn't happen in a certain time frame, everybody freaks out that something's going to happen, and you start to doubt the transaction. I'm going to let you guys know that you can address that fear and chase it out by simply facing it up. Anytime a fear jumps into your life, you can expose light to it and it'll go away because it's never real. We know that there's an acronym out there called FEAR, called false evidence appearing real. And that's really the reality of it right now. So the market's not bad, guys. It's not difficult to buy a short sale. It's different, but it's not difficult. Let's talk some about the consumers and what you guys are up against and where your fears come from. Talk to people every day and they say, well, I'm concerned about my tax liabilities. I'm concerned about financial liabilities. If I let my property go to foreclosure rather than doing a short sale, I won't have a tax liability. Wrong. You've listened to too many boos from Channel 12 and Arizona Republic that report false or partially true information. That's not true, guys. When you have forgiven debt, we're going to shine a light on it here. When you have forgiven debt, the IRS tax code says that forgiven debt is now taxable, a taxable liability, and you may owe money against that. In fact, you will owe money against it. It's just there's some options for you, some solutions out there that you can talk to a CPA or a tax accountant around called exclusions, and there's a lot of exclusions. You may qualify for some. There's insolvency, there's some tax acts, there's some different things. There's a lot of factors that go in, but most everybody buries their head before they look at it and shine the light on it. So I'm going to challenge you guys, shine the light. Quit running in fear. Now, I'm going to share you guys with my personal mission statements. Coach Collard and Ryan Melville, my partner here at ArizonaShortSaleTV.com, believes in this too. We fundamentally want to change thinking in real estate from fear-based to empowered. And it doesn't matter about right and wrong decision making because everybody wants to judge their decisions. We're in a volatile market. The key is to keep making decisions and keep moving forward regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens, you got to keep moving. You're going to take a few hits, you're going to have some successes, but you got to keep going. What I'm going to challenge you guys with as consumers is to hire an agent that can speak to you, communicate to you, and help you overcome fear. That's what we're all about here, guys. We don't want fear part of any part of the transaction. We want you to be empowered the whole time, the whole way, and be able to make decisions in a clear mind and a clear reference of mind versus, oh, I heard, this is what I heard, or I heard this, or Catherine Rieger with Arizona Republic said this, or all that's just shenanigans, guys. What you heard is irrelevant. What do you know to be the truth? What can you identify, and where's that empowered place to make a decision with the best, most informed, most empowered information you can? Does that make sense? That's the place you got to camp out. So we're going to challenge you here at Arizona Short Sale TV. If you look back through our library here, look at some of the things down below, click on the main page, you'll see a whole library of information, and we're always going to tell it to you straight. We don't pull any punches, and a lot of times I'm looking to make a few people mad. I want you guys to change your thinking, get your mindset right, and push fear out of the way. It's the only way it's going to happen. So, gosh, I don't even know how to end that other than wow. Okay, I want you guys to chase fear out of play. Don't let it in your head. Don't let it in your game. If it pops up, get more, better information. That's what the challenge is. So reach out to us, ask us some questions. You guys always know if you reach out to us and ask us a question here, we will respond in kind with a video response to you and make it specifically for you, and we'll send you a special link. So we appreciate your checking things out. It's ArizonaShortSaleTV.com. Later.